This is my matches video, my accuracies for the Valeria Marquez case. You can go and watch all the videos. They're all time stamped and everything, and you can watch this stuff actually come up as I do the readings. Anyway, I'm just doing a little condensed video like I usually do for people who don't want to watch all the videos. So, this is about her mother wearing the same cross as her at the funeral. The cross dice came up. Audrey came up on Spirit Box. This was all I could find. Maybe she liked Audrey Hepburn. A lot of girls do. Nervous came up on the Spirit Box. And 2 cards came up that said gift. So we've got here that hours before that, you can read it, Marquez told her followers she was concerned about suspicious packages. In other words, gifts. Surveillance card came up. Was someone using her live stream to watch her every move? And it says here she was broadcasting live on TikTok. I did say that I felt she was genuine and somewhat naive. And it says here what made her stand out from the crowded space was her authenticity. She was complaining of headaches for months before. The camera is usually mirrored for live streams, so it would be the left side of her head where she was SHOT. Left came up on the Spirit Box. I got unwell during the session and inadvertently was touching the left side of my head. Also, I came to write the text for this after 1 minute. 1 is one of my psychic numbers. I discovered 1 was her life path, which didn't surprise me. I will be doing a post about that, which you can read on my Facebook. I finished this post at my other psychic number, 11. You can see up there, 11 minutes. The DRUGS card came up. And it says here, let me find the right bit. Sorry, hold on. Oh yeah, being investigated as related to the DRUG cartels. Expensive came up on the Spirit Box and 2 cards with gift came up. The men said they had a very expensive gift for Marquez. I was coughing so much during the session I had to stop and have a drink. You need to watch that video, it's really weird. She was handed a stuffed animal and a Starbucks coffee. Stomach came up on the Spirit Box. A moment later she clutches at her chest and stomach before slumping over in her chair. I said earlier the cross dice came up. And it's talking, and she's wearing it there. Have you noticed that Valeria's mother wore a cross necklace at her funeral? I had various cards relating to men come up. And she said, apparently just before, I don't go out anymore, I don't drink anymore, I've left the bad guys behind. A red rose card came up. And there were a bouquet of red roses left outside the salon with a mysterious note, which you can see here. Oh yeah, it said sorry on the flowers, and the apology card came up. Here I've circled some words from the Spanish Spirit Box, which I did as an experiment. So it gives Spanish words and the English translation. So you've got the words whisper, left, parallel, frantic, and expensive. Whisper. Her so-called friend would whisper about her on live stream. Parallel. It was like her friend was trying to live her life in parallel. Never. Frustration. Producer. Want. Scarf. Nervous. Fail. Never. She never thought this would happen. Frustration. She's frustrated that she probably won't get justice. Producer. Did someone produce her videos? There is a man seen filming her on occasion. Incompetent. The hitman missed with the first SHOT. Want. Someone wanted her life. Scarf. Her friend Erica, who supposedly turned off the live stream, is wearing a scarf in a photo from that day. Fail. Her friend failed to be like her. Did they attempt to KILL her before and fail? Also fail symbolises the fact that the man came to do it earlier and she wasn't there. So this is my crime dice, and I've circled cross, push and silenced. And also relevant is M for male and 1. 1 is her life path. M for male, obviously. Was she silenced? Is that why it was done? And P, sorry, I'm going to say it here. Cross, oops. Her mother was wearing the same cross at her funeral. Push, were her friends pushed into taking part? 1, I forgot to circle it, but in a video I saw Valeria say that Vivian thinks she's the one. Silence, some say she talked too much about her cartel boyfriend. M for male, which I forgot to circle, the hitman, or did her boyfriend plan it? Sorry, forgot to circle these. So we've got morning, strange things have been happening in the salon since the morning. Note, could mean the text her friend kept sending her to make her stay. Around, her friend was apparently always around her, but not on that day. We've got criticise. Her so-called friend was cruel to her and would criticise her. Smell it. This could cryptically mean she sensed something was going to happen because she was saying as much on the live stream. She also held the toy pig to her nose. Right. Cards with my thumb in the picture means they jumped out, which you can watch on the video. This has 2 meanings. I think she was an empath and very caring, because it says there, love, deep affection and caring. That's how people took advantage. And also that's where she was SHOT. This card flew out. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Sadly, this is what she needed. This card flew out. Broken ring, parting of the ways, in either romance or business. She had broken up with her cartel boyfriend. This card flew out. Hand, it says here, in need of help, assistance and guidance. She was in need of help. This could also symbolise the BLOOD seen dripping onto her hand. This card flew out. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So that's telling me she was hanging around with the wrong people. I feel she did lower her standards, and that's when everything started to go wrong. Also, this symbolises all the red flags she was sensing. This card flew out. Brunette. Her so-called friend Vivian is originally brunette. This card flew out. Witch. I did say I felt there may be some black magic involved. which is actually common in Mexico. This card flew out. Mixed colour eyes. This makes sense. Vivian has brown eyes but wears blue contacts to look like Valeria. So, mixed eyes. This card flew out. Crime of passion. It can still be classed as crime of passion if it involves friends. This card flew out. Now this is when I got really ill in the reading, which you can see on the video. I have never ever had both of these cards come up at the same time, so this must mean 3 culprits. When these came up I got very ill, these flew out. BLOOD. This flew out and landed leaning on my phone stand. We saw the BLOOD on the live stream. Feminine energy. I think this is talking about Valeria's personality, because it says gentleness, nurturing, mothering. This card flew out. Toxic. Drama, arguments, incompatible. Her friends. Apparently she had an argument with Vivian not long ago, but made up. This card flew out. And I've since read that it's possible her drinks were being poisoned. Here we go. Gift. She got 2 gifts and was told the 3rd expensive one was coming. That turned out to be the hitman. This card flew out. I. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition. She was definitely psychically sensing something. Some people said she had the evil eye on her. Spouse or partner. So was it to do with her ex-partner? Older man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. He was a lot older than her, I think. Jekyll and Hyde. In this case, this card is not talking about a man. This is describing her friend Vivian. Apple, woman. This card means poisonous woman. Captive or bound. She was kind of held captive in the salon. She wanted to leave, but Vivian made her stay. And this can also mean sex, trafficking. And me and my husband think that shop was being used for that as well. Apology. Arrogant, rash actions, insincere. A bouquet of red roses was left outside the salon with sorry on them, but I believe it was insincere. Surveillance. Was she being watched via her live streams by someone wanting her DEAD? And I've since read that it's possible the people who KILLED her shut down the surveillance cameras in her shop. Two-Face, double life, cheater, back, STABBER. This is Vivian, and I believe she was sleeping with Valeria, with Valeria's boyfriend. Burned bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. I don't think Valeria liked Vivian anymore, but was too scared to tell her. Blue eyes. Vivian wears blue contacts to be like Valeria. This could also symbolise the evil eye that some people think Valeria was under. Here we go again. Box. You will receive a gift. She got 2 gifts and was told a 3rd expensive one was coming. That turned out to be the hitman, and I got 2 cards with gift on from 2 different decks. And here's some comments that were in Spanish that were translated. That I found useful. This is saying, do you put a handwritten notice? When the police put out a notice, they put it in print. They're talking about the notice on her salon door. I got the police card come up and note came up on the spirit box. That bit was interesting to me. It explains why she silenced the video. It is said that the cameras were removed by the friend and the MURDERER, the surveillance CCTV card came up. She didn't deserve to DIE, just like the ones she was selling the DRUGS to, along with her ex. I don't know if that's true, but the DRUGS card came up. She's guilty, so she's related to narcs. I wonder if this is why cousin came up on Spirit Box. It says here about she lived in luxuries with money from, and it lists lots of things. Expensive came up on Spirit Box. It mentions expensive here again. The first fail, they didn't leave the gift. Fail came up on the Spirit Box. Oh yeah, friend insisting that she stays, and I got captive and left. In other words, she was left in the shop. Policeman who did... accomplices her fellow policeman who did surveillance. And I got police and surveillance cards came up. I think that's lost in translation, but I did get the footprints card. There's the note on the door written by the police. I had note and police come up. Can you see the small scarf round Erica's neck? I do believe that's the same day, because I don't think Valeria would wear the same clothing 2 days in a row. Spirit Box said scarf, look what Erica is wearing. So this is Vivian putting up 3 fingers, and she was symbolising 3 SHOTS, tomorrow, then bye. And this is when I strangely got these 2 cards, which adds up to 3 culprits. So that's what I've got so far that's accurate. I might have left a couple of bits out, but you can check for yourself. Well, there you can see, there you can see the time I did it. You can see the time I did the readings, but you can check for yourself by watching the videos. They're all on my YouTube, and I've put them in a playlist so they're all together. But there were some really, really strange happenings. I've never had anything like it.